Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and everyone in between, welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. You join me, McReeps. We're going to go join no more Blue Baby. We are done with Blue Baby. Get your face out of here. Kinda want to do one more with him though. Okay, who have we got that needs the devil? Old Samson, Eve. You know what? Let's put our hands in fate. Go. Our hands are in fate. Our lives are in fate's hands is probably a better way to say that. We got boring old Isaac. Wait, did we beat? I don't know if we've got the devil in Isaac. Is there a way to find out? Yes, there is. Exit game. New run. Yes. Okay, so if we get it, we'll go in Cathedral. We're going to start us again? Nope. It starts the room again, okay. Get away from me, little bomb spiders. See in the news about all the immigrants? All the refugees? That's what's happening right now in the world. All these refugees. My take on it, ISIS said about a year ago, I think. We're going to get thousands of sleeper agents into your country, or countries, meaning Europe, and you're going to take them in with open arms. And what's happening right now? There's meetings on how many people we should take in, how many refugees. I live in England, in the United Kingdom, and we have been taking far too many refugees. If I'm honest, I mean it's is this too deep? Is this too political for Isaac? I don't think so. This is my little rant session. For my rant session, I think we should be more like Australia in their stance on things. Unless you can provide something to this country, you're not coming here. Is that a shitty way to be with humanity? No, not really. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, there's obviously people that are going through a lot of shit, but fix their country up instead of letting them all leave their country and come into ours and it wrecking ours. It's wrecking our health system, it's wrecking just everything. Our economy's getting shot to shit because of the amount of unemployment, the lack of housing for people that were born and bred in this country. Can't get a house, but we can quite happily house all these refugees apparently. So yeah, the world is not orange. The future is not bright. The future's kind of gruesome. Stop that. We should go stand down here. Hey, get a monster on your face. Give me all stats up. Thank you very much. But yeah, my stance on the immigrants coming over, or the refugees, is don't let them. We've already been warned that these people are going to be coming over and they're not going to be nice people. And some obviously genuinely are going to be nice people. And some of them will even have trades. But I'm in the camp where we have to look after what we have right now in order to maintain it. If we can't maintain and sustain what we have right now, how can we feed an extra 100,000, 200,000 people? We just can't. Like, shit is at a breaking point right now. Prime example, I picked up a 67-year-old woman, and I'll get onto this age thing in a second as well. I am in rant mode tonight. I picked up a 67-year-old woman who waited 4 hours for an ambulance. 4 hours. She called 999, which is our emergency number, and it took 4 hours for an ambulance to arrive at her house. And then she got to the hospital and she thought she was suffering from a heart attack, and it ended up being something that wasn't too serious, and they sent her home. And bearing in mind, this is a 67-year-old woman. It doesn't matter if it's an 18-year-old girl or a 30-year-old guy. It was 1:30 in the morning they'd just gone through a scare of having a heart attack. Okay, it didn't end up being a heart attack, but I mean they're distressed, right? They're feeling absolutely shit. They've got no one in the house to look after them, and they just could not keep the woman in to observe what was going on. When she got to the hospital, they couldn't see anything wrong. But that doesn't mean nothing happened. I mean, she might have had some heart murmurs or anything like that, and they might come back. Like, it might just be a case of a couple of hours, and then whatever was affecting her affects her again. And they're going to take that risk because they don't have the beds. They don't have the beds available. Why don't they have the beds available? Because the ER was full of immigrants, and it usually is. During the week, it is usually full of foreigners, basically. We can't afford, we can't keep our own people healthy, yet we're going to take on other people. Oh, it boils my piss, it really does. And people will be going, oh, but that's bullshit, it's such a bad attitude to have. No, it's not. You need to be able to look after your own, deal with your own mess before you can provide anybody with any sort of help or respite from their situation. I'm sorry, if that offends you, then be offended. You're too sensitive if that offends you. But what about the genuine ones that are in fear for their life? Yeah, I completely agree we should help out. And the only way to help out that makes sense to me is by helping them build up their forces in the country to defend themselves from whatever it is that they're running away from in the first place. I mean, a lot of it's just civil wars and stuff like that, but there's not a great deal you can do there. But the neighbouring countries, they should take them in, right? Why have they got to come all the way across Europe to us? We're literally at the very end, we're the last stop, yet they all come here because we're an easy target. We'll just give them money. Oh, it's frustrating, it's so frustrating, especially when I see stuff like that elderly woman getting turned away from a hospital at 1:30 in the morning. It's not like they paid for a taxi or anything, she had to pay for her own taxi. I felt bad, but I still took her money because I'm a hypocrite. But that's only because I've got a little boy to feed. I can't go around giving free rides to every old person. My car would stink of old cat and everything. But yeah, that's that little rant over. There's a lot going on at the minute. It's massive in terms of the world noticing immigrants and immigration and all that sort of thing. And all these countries saying, oh, this is terrible, we shouldn't have this in this day and age. Well, hold on, I'm sorry, we've got starving people all over the world. We've got starving people on your own doorstep. If you care to take a look in any town centre, any night of the week, you'll find people huddled up in a doorway. And it's not always out of choice, and it's not always out of... in fact, I don't think it'd ever be out of choice, would it? Like, why would you choose to be homeless? Maybe they've got themselves into a lot of debt and that's the only way they can escape it. Maybe they've got themselves into a drug problem and that's the only thing they can do is... like, nobody'll have them in because they're very untrustworthy or they just can't keep a job or anything like that to pay the bills. Well, fucking help them. Help those people first instead of taking all these immigrants in and giving them houses and... like, this country, they literally... they'll ask, how many children do you have? 7. Okay, you got 7 children. And they'll give them child benefit. It's called child benefit in this country, and that's just money for the child so the child can live. Sounds fair? It does. It sounds like a really good system. Until you find out that 6 of those 7 children that immigrant said they have are back in the country. And they send money back. Well, if your country's that bad that you had to run away, then why you left your children there, first and foremost? And failing to answer that one, why don't you fuck off back there? Like, they don't live here. How much is a loaf of bread in that country? Because we should cut your child benefit by that much. Really? Right? That makes sense. Makes sense in my brain. I don't have much of a political brain, but I could fix this country. I could fix it in a heartbeat. what everyone says, right? Everyone wants to be Prime Minister just for a day. And I would just go to town. I'd close the border. I'd be like, done. We're done. We are done dishing out all this free love. It reminds me, like I'm such a nice person, very humble as well. No, but I am such a generous person. I wouldn't say nice person, but I'm a very, very generous person. If I see any of my friends in need of money for whatever reason, and I've got it. If I've got anything spare, literally anything, if I've got 2 pennies to rub together, but I don't need them 2 pennies and you do, I will give you them. And I don't expect 3 pennies back. I'm no loan shark. I don't expect anything back, really. Like, you pay me back when you can pay me back, sort of thing. But I've found that I'm too nice. Hey, what are you doing, Mega Fatty? I found that I'm actually too nice because people take advantage of that shit. Big time take advantage as well. Like, for example, I paid a friend's telephone bill. Managed to rack up a £350 telephone bill. Back when phoning someone was cool and it's the only thing you could do and there was no internet. Well, there was internet. There was internet. But there wasn't smartphones, there wasn't all the texting. The text, like, phones and everything cost a fortune. Oh no, we're going to lose this. Don't lose it. Ramps, leave me alone. Oh, you bitch. Such a bitch. Yeah, back when like text messages used to cost you the earth, and to phone someone on the other side of the world would be astronomical prices. Well, he managed to find himself an overseas lady that he really enjoyed talking to, and yeah, he clearly phone sex. That he's obviously having phone sex without a doubt. There's no way you rack up £300 worth of phone bill, or £350 worth of phone bill, doing regular calls. I don't believe it, not for a second. And if you say you do, you're a liar. You're a liar, and I can test it. But anyway, he's obviously either been on. He's been talking to people lots. We'll just leave it at that. And I paid his phone bill, and he was very grateful, and he couldn't believe that I'd done it, and it was the best thing that anyone's ever done for him, and he was so happy, and it was relieved because he was getting super stressed. Like, at that time, we probably made, I don't know, maybe £200 a week at work, at that job anyway. I was working 3 jobs at the time when I was at college, and he just had that one job. And he couldn't pay it. He genuinely couldn't pay it. He was scared because he was going to get thrown out of his house because it wasn't his phone, and yada yada. Oh my. Okay. Calm your sausages down. So yeah, like, he was genuinely like so happy that I helped him out. Until the next month, when it wasn't his phone bill, it was his rent. He was a little bit short on his rent, and I went, okay, no worries, I'll get it for you. I'll get your rent this time, just pay me back. And it was taking him longer and longer to pay me back. And this is a really good friend going back years and years. Like, I'd known him for, at that point, maybe 9 years, something like that. So of course I'm going to help a friend out. I don't want to see a friend struggle. And it was affecting his health and everything like that. And then, yeah, every month it was something else. Excuse me, leave me alone. It was something else every month, and it was taking him longer to pay me back every month. And I just had to cut him off, because eventually people just start taking advantage. Like, no matter what, it's easy money, right? You can spend it. Oh, I can't afford the latest pair of trainers, or I can't afford that new phone. But if I buy it and I'm a little bit short, Reaps will help me out, right? He'll bail me out. And it got to the point where he was spending my money, knowing full well that he wasn't going to, well, spending money knowing full well that I'd bail him out. So effectively spending my money every month. And then he kind of, when I said no, he resented me for it. Like, he literally stopped talking to me for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months. I don't know if he stopped talking to me out of embarrassment because I said, look, you've got problems, mate. You need to stop. Like, whatever it is you're doing, you need to stop. You need to get help, or he kept saying it was for the rent, but I don't know, man. It could have been drug related, could have been gambling, could have been anything. So I had to cut him off for his own good, and for my good as well. Like, I shouldn't have to pay or worry that I don't have enough to help a friend out. And I was getting, like, I never really get stressed out or anything. I'm kind of laid back in that way. Hey, leave me alone. I'm about to get stressed. Will you guys? Hey. This is like my friend here. You say no to him, just gets angry. So, where was I in the story? Yeah, I cut him off and he genuinely just stopped talking to me for the longest time. We're talking again now, and like, he still doesn't tell me why he always needed the money, why he never had the money. He was working the same hours as me at work and just never having anything at the end of the day. But this is a long story just to say this is how our country is getting used, just like I got used. There's got to be a point where the country says, look, we're done, we can't sustain it anymore. We don't have the money to give. It just has to stop. And it needs to stop with the immigrants. Like, if we're going to continue to spend that money, spend it on our homeless, spend it on our sick, spend it on our elderly, spend it on our health service, spend it on upgrading buses or anything. But don't spend it on people that have just said, oh, I'm having a bad time in my country. Well, move, bring yourself here, but make yourself useful. Don't come here just to leech from the system. Now this is why I want to be a little bit more like Australia in terms of that. Not because I don't like people bringing boiled eggs into the country, because I have to say, you Australians, you're fucking mental. Like, you've taken it to a whole new level. Like, I know a farmer. Sounds like the start of a joke. It's not. This is a true story. I know a farmer who got his boots taken off him, his shoes, because he's a farmer. Because that's his job title. You have to declare everything. You got to declare where you got your money from, how long you stay, and all that sort of thing. And he got taken in. They asked him what he'd done for a living, and he's a farmer. Now, he had some work boots. I don't know why he had work boots. I don't know exactly why he was going to Australia, but these work boots had a little bit of soil. And I shit you not, they confiscated his boots because it had soil from this country on it. Like, I mean, I understand, like, the Japanese people and the Chinese people that are taking in all sorts of crazy dried meats that you don't know what it is. Like, you want to protect your country to a whole new degree, and hats off to you. I mean, you make it work. Those, oh, who was it? A couple of years ago, there was a boat full of immigrants that would literally starving to death just off the coast of Australia, and Australia still just held strong and was like, nah, fuck you, you're not coming in. Go home. We have no homes to go to. Well, go to where you came from. Go somewhere else. And they did not budge. Like, the world was going crazy. Oh, this is inhumane, you should take them in, blah blah blah. They'll die. And Australia's response was, they won't die if they just turn around and go home. To me, that takes some massive balls as a country. But it works for you guys. Like, to get in there, if you can work, if you can do something for a living that's going to benefit Australia, they'll have you. They do the whole point system. Why can't we have that? And then it's not a case of, oh, I'm here to work, but I don't have any sort of education. They're not stealing jobs from unqualified people in this country. Algaz, what do you do? Again, does it tell me every time I pick it up? Challenge me. Destruction. Aglaz. So So yeah, I envy Australia's immigration laws. That's quite a long rant, wasn't it? How long's that rant go for? 20 minutes? God, I've got issues. I got more than that as an issue though. We could have like a rant per video for daily. For a good few months at least. I'm not really a ranty type of person, but stuff like that, like what's on the news right now, just it annoys me so much. So much. I think this country is in need of a revolution. Just a little bit. These buggers that are in control, slightly too much control right now. And nothing's trickling down. Right. But then there's the added question of, well, who would you want in power? Well, I don't know. Sometimes it is better the evil. Hey, hey, oh! Woo! Crazies. I want to test this Haglas. What do you do? Sounded like you just destroyed rock. Can you clear that blood up, please? Someone? Thank you. Oh no, stay away. Stay away, brainchild. We got this. Ramps, help me out here. Go to yob. Did I finish what I was talking about? I guess I did. You get the gist of it. There's a 20-minute gist. You do get the gist of it. I know you do. You're all sensible people. What are the immigration laws in your country? Is there too many immigrants? Are they stealing the jobs? It's the age-old thing of, oh, you're coming here to take my work. I don't care if people come here that are good at jobs. What I care about is them coming over here and taking unskilled labour jobs. And the flip side of that is, well, people here don't want to do that shit. Nobody wants to work in the factory. Nobody wants to do the minimum paid job. Yes, they fucking do. I'll tell you for a fact that people would work in a factory. They would go fucking pick up chewing gum off the floor. They'll do anything. People will do anything to get money when it's needed. And the ones that don't, well, that's our own fault as well, because we're too lenient. I was on about the benefits. Sometimes the way things are here, the minimum wage is awful. This is like a whole ranty video, but I don't mind. I quite enjoy the ranty video. The minimum wage is disgraceful. To the point where sometimes you're better off being on benefits. And that should never be the case. That should never be an option. If that's true, then the system's wrong. I'm sorry. But if I don't have to go to work and I can walk away at the end of the month with more free cash than if I worked a 40-hour week, then something's wrong. If I can sit on my arse, have my rent paid for me, have my get like more child tax credits and all sorts of stuff like that, child benefits, housing benefits, if I can get all these different benefits, but only when I'm not working, then there's no incentive for me to work, right? Because my rent's paid for and I'm getting food in my belly. That's all I need in life. But why go out and work, what, 240 hours a month to walk away with less money after I pay my rent and I buy my food? And it's true. I mean, it happens like that in this country. You might think, well, yeah, but if you was in a job that earned well, you wouldn't have that argument. There's not many jobs that do earn well in this country, which is kind of sad, really. I mean, I'm sure there are in certain places in the country, but there's some poor places. I'm basically from a poor part of the neighbourhood. Really, I suppose when you compare it to like London's and the bigger cities. The city that I'm in a city called Hull. You can Google it. It's probably going to pop up a lot of bad things about Hull. It's classed as one of the worst, or the worst city in England. And I don't think it is. I've worked all over the country. I used to be in a really well paid job. I used to work on the motorways, doing traffic management, which is basically just roadworks, setting out the roadworks and overseeing contracts and stuff. And I worked my way up and I really enjoyed the job, and it was a really good paying job. So well paying that I kinda didn't want to leave it, but I value family higher than I value money, which I suppose is a nice thing. I can be poor and happy instead of rich and missing my family. That was my options. That's the option I took. So yeah, we're not particularly in a great place in the country, but it's, in my eyes, it's by no means the lowest of the low. Like, you'll probably find a lot of people from here say it's awful. A lot of people that visit enjoy it. And I think it's just rose tinted. It's a bit like Rufus. If you've been watching Deponia, it's a bit like Rufus. He hates everything because that's all he's known. But it's not that bad, right? And that's like this place. Where's this story going? What did I start? I can't even remember how I started. So ranty. Oh yeah, I was talking about the... I don't even know what I was talking about. I literally started talking about Deponia and I was thinking about what I've just done in Deponia. I don't know, it'll come back to me eventually. I think I was talking about something to do with the minimum wage being awful. The minimum wage is terrible in this place. So very bad. Oh yeah, and then I started talking about... Okay, I think I'm kinda getting back on track now. I started talking about... Let's play this thing. Different cities not having the same argument, like being on benefits, because you've got higher paid jobs and yada yada, and it's not going to be as cost effective to stay on benefits if you're in a place where you can make 3 times as much at a job, correct? No, incorrect. Because if you're from, say, London, you don't get the same amount of benefits as somebody from Hull. You'll get maybe 4 or 5 times the benefits from somebody from Hull, because it goes on the living expenses. They basically pay your rent. So the rent for a place here, where I'm at right now, you're looking at 525 to 600 and... Well, it can go stupid high, but one of the high-end places in Hull, you're probably looking about £700 will get you anywhere in Hull. £700 a month would get you a great place. 525 will get you like a 3-bedroom house. In London, that probably wouldn't even get you a garage. Yet the benefits will still be paid. There was one family that was in a £1,500 a week house. Never lived here. They were on benefits, and it was on like Millionaires Row in London. Oh, check you out. Double shot. Boom. So, yeah, the benefits are just crazy. They need to get a grip of it, and they need to say, okay, we will pay your rent, we'll pay your... No, they shouldn't even say that. They should... What would they do? Like, what's the equivalent? Because it'd just make people homeless, right? What they should do, they've got council estates here. I don't know if you have those in your country where you're from, but the council will have houses, or make houses, and will house people. So they should give them a council house, and they should put it on tick sort of thing. Like, put it against their name. Let them live there. Let them get however much the rent is for that area. Pay half of the rent for them, but then half of it goes towards a debt. And the debt just keeps increasing until they get work, and then they can slowly pay the debt off. I think that's a better way to do it, because that gives you incentive to get to work so you're not building up debt. I mean, yeah, you can sit on your arse and you can have your rent paid for, and then you could say, well, what's the point, because I've got so much debt that'll be working for nothing anyway. But then they could do like an incentive scheme. If you're at work for X amount, we'll knock 10 times as much as you pay off. I don't know, there's got to be ways around it. But the current system that we got is complete and utter balls. To the point where there's a friend of mine that literally quit his job to become... Hey, how did we... We got Curse of the Lost or something? Curse of the Maze. Yeah, a friend of mine has literally stopped working because... Oh, I'm sorry, that was the wrong thing. Stopped working because he's making more money. He would make more money on the dole. And that's only because he split up with his wife. And it was a 2-income family. And his rent is pretty expensive. She's left, she's gone with another man, the bitch. We'll get into that in another video. No we won't, it's not my wife. We won't get into that. That'd be very distasteful. Give me everything you've got in there. Thank you very much. So yeah, he's had to, like, he can't work enough on hours in a day to be able to earn the money to pay the rent, pay all his bills, and still have food at the end of the day, and still pay for his car. He's a taxi driver, pay for his car and pay for all this, that and the other. He just can't do it. So he's had to quit his job, declare himself like unemployed after, because we're self-employed as taxi drivers, so he had to wait like 6 weeks without getting any money. And obviously he was doing a little bit of work on the side, but that's by the by. Kinda, if he didn't do that, he'd starve to death. So he had to wait that long. Say that he was kipping on someone's sofa or getting fed at some hostel or whatever, and then apply for benefits, and instantly they pay his rent, so he doesn't have to worry about getting £650 for his rent. He doesn't have to worry about paying £400 a month for having the privilege of being a taxi driver for whatever company he chooses to go for. So there, he's already saving over £1,000 before they give him money for food each week. And okay, he doesn't get a great deal for food, but he gets enough for himself. What else are they paying for him? They're paying some sort of child tax or something like that. And it works out that he's walking away with £400 a month, so £100 a week after everything's paid. Whereas if he was trying to make that himself, he wouldn't even be able to pay the rent and feed himself for the month, let alone have £400 spare cash after feeding himself, where he can go and buy new clothes, or he can go out drinking, or go to the cinema, or do anything that any human being wants to do. And that's a bad state of affairs that we're in when you get to that level. Hey, Sloth, not seen you for a while, buddy. So something's clearly wrong. Something is clearly wrong with the system. Have you got any... Hey, come here. I got something for you. Oh, no. Okay, this'll work. This'll work. Yay, good job. Have you got any concerns about the way that your country's run? What would you do differently? What is your concerns? Oh, we can get all political up in this joint, and then there'll be no more political talk after that. Promise. Are immigrants a problem in your country? What does your country do to get rid of them? Are you for or against having immigrants? I mean, I'm not against it. Like, if they come here and they work, if they've got skills that they can bring to the country, and they can put money into the country, and fine, yeah, come and help us out. And then in turn, after a few years, I'd say after 10 years of them putting in without taking anything out, that's what I would do actually. I've just come up with a great plan. You ready, Mr. Prime Minister? Any immigrant new to the country, has to work for 5 years, paying tax, all that good stuff on money is earned, before they can take a penny out benefit-wise. Like, before they can use the NHS, well, if they're working, they can use the NHS because they're paying tax, right? But if they come here, because this is what a lot of them are doing, they're coming here with ailments and looking to get fixed up for free because the NHS is free, and we'll, and it's putting a strain on our healthcare system, and that's just wrong. Especially when you've got old, what was her name? Old Rita, 67, turned away at hospital because there's no bed left, and waiting 4 hours for an ambulance because it's stretched that thin. And I'm not saying that's all because of immigrants, of course it's not. But it's not the weekend fools. Like, I'd expect that on a weekend, and I would genuinely just blame idiots that are drinking. Like teenagers that have drunk too much or whatnot. But this is on a Monday night, when there's no real pubs or clubs open around here. So there's no excuse for a 4-hour wait, apart from the system's just being stretched too far. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that's all because of the immigrants, but they're definitely playing a factor in there, of course they are. And if you try to deny that, you're blind. Okay, rant off. How long have we been ranting now? 36 minutes? Wow, pretty impressive. Hey, don't hit me guys. Whoa. Krampus head, gonna do something until they're dead. Spew your face all around. Krampus head, you are a clown. Doo-doo. We got the devil as well. Oh, I didn't realise the devil was that. Of course the devil's that. We just used death, you mong. Okay, Cramps, you got it. Blast assist. Not seen you for a while. Get blast assist. Oh, I thought I killed him in one go. We didn't. Killed one of them in one go. That was perfect. Give me that angel deal. You're so very nice to me. I don't know why you do that. I don't deserve that. Anyway, how are you guys doing? You been up to much? Does anyone actually play Isaac that watches this? If you do, you're probably very, very impressed with my skills, aren't you? Okay, let's pop you there. Pop you there. Give me all that energy. Can't remember what that is. That's because we've never had it. Sold. Okay, let's go. Hi, get out of here, you little scumlord. Uh-oh. You guys need to just go. Leave right now. I'm going in there. It's going to cost me 2 hearts, but we're going in. Are we? No, of course we're not. Don't be silly. Stay away. Stay away. Oh, this room fucking sucks. Holy crap. This has to be one of the worst rooms I've ever seen. You see how I didn't fully commit to it being the worst room? Because I know I'm going to see more. Of course we're going to see more. That actually went really well. Good job. Okay. Do you know when I said we was going to see more? This is the more I was talking about. You're going to trap me? You're not going to trap me. I'm too quick to get trapped. I think I didn't see you sneaking up behind me. Whoa, I almost didn't see you. Too cool for school, we're not getting trapped. What you got? You got nothing. Give me the key. Let me out. Let me out of this place. Don't be shy. Okay, it lives. Not for long. Uh-oh. Coming for you, you scumbag. Blow him down. That's a boy. That a boy. Little gish. Little gish. Doing it for me, buddy. Remember, we've got to go to the cathedral with Isaac. Never been to the cathedral with anyone. Not in this game. Not in this one, chaps. Afterbirth comes out soon, doesn't it? Are we going to be ready for Afterbirth? I don't think so. Oh! Still got my one ring of protection. What are you going to do? I've still got my one dip. You impressed with this dodge skills? I'm pretty impressed. I thought oh, okay, I changed my mind. Not so impressed anymore. We let Chubb hit us. Of all people. Fricking Chubb. Get out of town. Joker. Hey! Why? Don't let him do that to you. Get out of here, you little cutie. See, it knows we want to go up. I'm coming, Papa. I'm going to pop you down though. I'm on my way. Wait, we got the negative though, didn't we? We can't get a chest, is that right? Okay, worst room confirmed. I don't like these guys at all. Give me something great. Come on. You guys realise you're supposed to have hearts in you? Why? Why is it always you? Little bony arseholes. That's a game that we're going to play one time, not bony arseholes. That would be a kind of cool name though for a game. It would certainly be indie. There would be no way, no publishers taking that on. Yeah guys, I'm thinking about making a game called The Bony Arseholes. Yeah, what do you do? Well, you take a bone and an arsehole. Oh dear. Oh, so forget it. That pitch is failed. Leave the building right now. We'll have security escort you out. Well, I won't be pitching my idea to any EA publishers anytime soon. Here, get... Oh man, that was a waste. I don't like Mega Fatty, it's just boring. How are we not taking damage? I don't understand. How are we... Okay, we're taking damage. You just wanted to prove me wrong, you big fat arsehole. I got a thing for arseholes right now. That sounds so wrong. I didn't mean like that. I was just meaning I've said arsehole quite a lot in this episode. Not that there's anything wrong with arseholes. I mean, if you're a lover of the arsehole, that's fine. Okay, we're going to stop talking now. Pride. You just regular pride? Yeah, go over there. Get your own bombs and eat them, you little sucker. Give me that extra heart. Yes, what's in here? Hey, oh, okay. So we can take one hit in every room. I'm not sure what we got that from. I'll take it. I don't think I've got an option. I have to take it. We've got it already. That was cute that I thought I had any sort of say in whether I take that or not. You coming up here? I know you want to. Oh, nice. You smashed your face against the wall. Say hello to my little friend. Hey, Monstro. My little friend. Speaking of my little friend. Hey. There's one mob we should not be taking damage from, and that's Monstro. I don't care if there's two of them. I go to Yob. Let me out. Thank you very much. You guys know where the boss is? You could save me a lot of time, hassle. Just point the way. Here to speak to your boss. You stop. I'm doing it. Dangerous. I'm doing it. Oh, that works out nice. Or maybe it doesn't. It really doesn't. Okay, let's put a little put down. Give him a nudge. Oh! We need you, Cramps. Crampy head. How have we not taken damage yet? I know you're around here somewhere, ghosties. Is Little Gish taking shots to the face for me? You're a hero. True hero, your family should be rewarded. Your family will want for nothing if you go down in battle. I'll take care of them. Especially your sister, that cute one. The old sister Gish. Bet she's got a sweet Gish. Inappropriate. Stay over there, please, mister. Thank you very much. Oh, Duke. You need a lozenge? Breath mint? Tic Tac? Anything? You got that much fly? That many flies coming out your mouth? Your breath clearly smells bad. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Get these wigglies away from me. I thought that fly was on our side for a second. Wishful thing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How do we not take any damage? No. Oh wow. That's impressive. We done? Do the last one? Oh, okay, sneaky. The hangman, no thanks. Hey, can't see where I'm going. Not helping me, are you? It's on. It's the first time. Isaac! Is it the first time? Hey. Wow. He's aggressive today. You always like this, Isaac? Hit me with the old double bullets. Help me out, Gish. Taking a lot of damage here, buddy. Oh, too much damage. You know what? Oh. Why you gotta do me like— oh! What's that? Isaac, you've changed. You're not the man I used to know. I used to stick up for you, buddy. Okay, we have another go. And we'll strength it up. Isaac! I'm ready for you now. Good slack jaw. I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all. I've already lost our shield. Hey, what's going on with these different patterns? That doesn't seem fair that you can switch it up like that. And it's cool. Very cool looking. No! Uh-oh. Oh, we're doomed. We're destined to fail right now. Stay away from me. Just hide in the corner, that's all we got to do. Oh, no, not anymore. You stay over there, I'll stay over here. Oh, stay away from me. Oh, corners. Why are you going to come at me like that? Oh! Corner. We're doing so well. Oh, get away from me, you creep. Creepy little creep guy. We've got the range on you. Oh, corners. Are you coming at me over there? Yeah. Yes, help me out. Slow that sucker down. Old suck jaw. Oh, I'm sweating. The sweat is real. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, why are you flying around? Stop. We did it. Oh, holy Jesus. Good job. Do you know why that is? Because justification of my rant earlier. Let's watch the ending, see if it's any different. Oh, it's loud. Just in case you're a little bit deaf. I'm going to leave it up though. Aww. That's pretty fitting considering we died and came back as Ankh. So there we have it. What did we get? We unlocked Isaac now holds the D6. That's it. That's all we got. Let's have a little look at how the post-it looks. Looks like... Hold on a minute. Did Isaac not get credit? Did Blue Baby get credit? You little shit. You horrible little man. Isaac got credit because we got the D6, but Blue Baby got credit because we killed him as Blue Baby. I suppose that makes sense. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Sorry for the rant. If you enjoyed that sort of thing though, let me know in the comments. Probably didn't. If you hate me because of my opinion, I don't care. Don't watch. Easy. Dislike the video if you don't like the opinion. Dislike the video. Go on, I dare you. You're probably an immigrant anyway. Anyway. That was a bit too far. I'm sorry. Didn't mean it. I meant it a little bit. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.